Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. And today we have a collective reading. And if you clicked on this video, you were drawn to the title. So I do believe you are meant to hear this. I don't know what we're going to see at this point, but it's kind of an energy update around you. What's going on around you? What are you needing to know? Spirit might be delivering some advice. I don't know. Let's see what we see here. So I will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of the collective for this reading. What is this message about, Spirit? Thank you so much. I'm truly blessed. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, collective, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so much. All right, so what do we have? We have hiding with 15, or the number 6. We have ungrateful daughter and earthly mother, number 7. I'm going to keep it like that. In the reverse, we have 13 with the heart eater, or the number 4. Gift from the past, 59. Okay, so number 14 coming out, or number 5. And then we have make it look like the night, 53. Or the number 8. One more. I'm feeling one more here, spirits. What is this message about for the collective? I don't generally do collective readings, so when I do get called for collective, generally it is for a reason here. We have the lonely journey of the priestess, 62, or the number 8, bottom of the deck. We have the one who needs to control, number 20, or the number 2. Okay. Energy. This could be your energy around you. You can crisscross energies as you see fit. So what am I seeing? Well, I feel it's your energy, but like I said, you can crisscross it. I feel like there's a situation here in which maybe you've been very frustrated over, because I feel it's just a frustrating situation. Like it wasn't going in the way that you had expected or wanted or envisioned. And maybe people weren't cooperating, or just things weren't fitting into place. It just didn't seem like it was cohesive. But now I'm not feeling this is your energy. I'm feeling like a situation here is getting frustrated here. And it could very well be because I feel your energy is shifting in some way here. I feel your energy is shifting. So we have hiding. And the lonely journey of the priestess. So just give me a little bit to sit with this. I just heard masks are falling off. So whatever facade was going on here energetically, I feel it is falling off. And I do feel it is in regards to something that has happened with this gifts from the past. And it might have been something that appeared as a blessing. Something that might have seemed like there was a lot of potential. But I don't feel you're feeling very much like this is the case anymore. I'm getting a strong energy of someone taking someone for granted here with the ungrateful daughter and the earthly mother, which caused a lot of pain. And I'm feeling a lot of doubt and uncertainty in regards to having to explore the path unknown here. Okay, well, I don't know. We're going to pull some more because it's not quite 100% clear to me what this is about. So let us pull some more. Spirit, what is this message about for the collective? What are we seeing here? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Energy update for the collective. This reading that I was called to do, what are they needing to know? Thank you so much, spirits. So we have Penguin. I am going to read these all in the upright. I heard the Mask. So I don't know. There was a situation maybe that there was an understanding that maybe there was an understanding that you would be able to work with it in some way, because there was a vision you had of some ideal way. But I feel like there's a realization maybe that it isn't what it appeared, or is not. I don't know. I feel like you're seeing through something here. The Crow. And that is all about messages. Crows deliver messages between worlds here. Crow is a very spiritual bird. Yeah, messages. Okay, and then we have the Hen. Very submissive energy, divine feminine energy. And the Penguin. Interesting. So we have a bird that has wings but can't fly, and then the Hen has wings and can't really fly. Then we have the Crow here in the middle, which has wings and can fly. Let's see some more. Spirits, what are we seeing here, please? Clear and concise message for the collective in regards to what is this all about? We have the house cat. We have the pigeon, more bird and wings. And we have the boar. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the giraffe. Okay, so someone's seeing something from a different perspective with this giraffe. But I feel like in order to see things from the perspective of a giraffe, I think we had to rise above a situation here that was very frustrating. And I think we couldn't get off the ground because I feel a very oppressive situation here with the boar. And I feel it was very controlling in some way. So I don't know if you're trying to control or you just felt very oppressed by the situation. And so House Cat's talking all about, you know, the, I usually get inconsistent sort of affection here. A house cat likes its freedom, but it's like this inconsistent, consistent energy, because you know that the house cat's going to return, but it seems like the house cat is kind of does its own thing. I want to read this house cat because I'm being called to read the energy. Why do we have house cat here, spirits? Oh, right. I thought I saw it somewhere over here. Okay, well, where was it? It's the third card. Okay. So, third card. Right here. Choices in the easy way out. Rewilding. Okay. A common friend in the pet world, the house cat, is one of the few domesticated animals that can turn feral at any moment and then back again, if it so chooses. That same dichotomy is present within this card. In this reading, the house cat asks us about the decisions we're making and whether they're in alignment with what we truly want, believe, or need. As humans, we are prone to taking the path of least resistance, the comfortable, familiar path. But just because something is comfortable doesn't mean it's always good. It's time to get honest with yourself. Are you moving towards growth, towards your desires, towards your needs, or are you staying sedentary and complacent because at least you know what to expect? Think of the feral nature of the cat. Think of the feral nature a cat never loses. There's a part of you that is also begging to be free, to be wild, to embrace the risk of trying something new. It's likely, highly likely, this is the truest version of yourself. Let that part out of the house. Okay. So I feel as though we might have been seeing something here from a perspective that we wanted to see that was not aligned with our truest desires. And I do feel as though we might have seen it as a blessing at some point in time, but I feel like now we're seeing this as something that might have been very restricting and limiting us from flying, from growing. But I feel it is a very controlling energy. I feel a very heavy, stubborn, oppressive, controlling energy here. And so I feel like in order for us to go explore, we have to make a major decision here. And the decision is to be honest with something here. And I think we're finally seeing it from a different perspective. Alligator under that. So an alligator is also something that could certainly be the unexpected. I mean, it's hiding right below the surface of the water. And at any point, the alligator can just kind of come up and I don't know, like attack us. So I feel like there is an energy here almost of like, maybe you're deciding a path here that is the unknown, and you're kind of picking the devil you know over the devil you don't know. But I feel like that's not so much the case. Maybe that's been the case, because I feel like that's the past. It's like, I think you were choosing some path here because it was more comfortable. And so I think you're now heading to a path where you don't really know. And I feel like you might be fearing what you don't see. So this might be the message here from Spirit. In regards to maybe validating or confirming what it is here that you're maybe fearing. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to pull some of these. So spirits, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of the collective. Why are we seeing this? What is this collective message? Thank you so much. We have the sickle, cutting something out, abrupt ending. That's what this sickle is, or the scythe. Okay, so the end of something. I think the end of something oppressive, the end of how you envision something. We have the bouquet. The bouquet is a gift, being appreciated. It is love. It's a gift. It's that blessing feeling I was feeling. So maybe something that I feel like you're putting an end to something in order for you to attain some sort of blessing. For you to make space for something here is what Spirit's confirming. Okay, and then we have the snake. And we have the dog. Okay, this makes sense to me. So I feel like you're dealing in a situation here that appeared to be a blessing, appeared to be a gift. It appeared to be something that you masked it up in some way. And I feel like you're putting an end to this. I feel like you're seeing through this, or you're getting a new perspective with this, but I feel like you're fearing or you're doubting some decision you're about to make here. So I feel like what Spirit is showing here is that through this experience, I think you've learned a lot, and I feel like you have had to do a lot of healing through this experience that you just endured here. But what I'm really getting is that I feel as though you were dealing with an unreliable situation with the house cat and the snake. Like something tricky here, you know? So I feel like you've had to be the transformation you wanted to see. And maybe you thought the house cat was a dog. Like the inconsistent sort of energy here. And I feel like maybe you wanted loyalty. Maybe you wanted... yeah, it's like a consistent friend, a loyalty, a gift, a blessing. And I feel like maybe you tricked yourself, or you feel tricked or slighted in some way, or something wasn't exactly as it seemed with this snake. But yeah, you're putting an end to this either which way. So maybe you're just doubting whether what you're walking into here is something reliable. So let's see, Spirit, why are we seeing this message? The message for the collective. What is this message for the collective? Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Why are we seeing this message for the collective? Thank you so, so much. What is the energy around the collective at this time? We have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up. Like, I feel there is some doubt whether you're on the right path. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So maybe we were thinking that someone else might have been responsible for our happiness in some way. And now we're recognizing that we are responsible for the path of happiness that we create within ourselves. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So yes, so I feel like you're making significant change here. Because I do feel you're quite unhappy with whatever set of circumstances you were dealing with here that might appear to be something here, but I feel there's two cards here and I don't know which ones. Okay, Spirit, what's coming out here? Two cards. 1, 2. Okay. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you're seeing through someone or something, some situation that was masked. I think you're seeing it. And I feel like the big key here is trusting in your own, seeing through an illusion now that you're sort of rising above a situation to get more honest with yourself. You're accepting something here, you know, and I do feel like maybe you reached a point of frustration here that you can no longer stay in a situation that now you can see through, and that you're depending on yourself to make the change you want to see. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So yes, I do feel certainly other people could be involved here. Okay. And I feel like maybe you're seeing that other people had their own best interest in mind. So rather than trying to, I don't know, like stay in a situation and feel like giving away your power in some way, because I feel like you felt oppressed. I feel like you're now knowing that you have the ability to shift the energy here towards the change you want to see. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. And empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So I feel like you're on the verge of making a major decision here with purpose. Like I feel like you could see clearly now. And you are about to make a major change here. But I feel like you're second guessing. And I do feel it's coming through because of your compassionate side here with empathy. And maybe you're seeing this as something that you're wanting to extend some empathy to a situation here. Because I do feel as though you're sort of in a tough situation, or you feel like you might be in a tough situation. Maybe you feel like you're abandoning ship in this situation in some way. So you're trying to see both sides of a situation. And maybe this is kind of the last step here before you take a final change. So let's ask Spirit, why are we seeing this? Spirit, why are we seeing this message for the collective? What do they need to know in regards to this change, this shift? What does the collective need to know in regards to this message? A little clarity here in regards to why are they seeing this? Test, a hoop of fire. Okay. Keep going, spirits. Unknown. I do feel like you're certainly unknown of where you're walking towards, but I feel like you understand what you don't want. I feel, this is the thing, I feel like you're being called to go through a portal of sorts, which is making a change, going through a decision. And once you go through this, I feel like it's very difficult for you to pull the trigger and actually go through it. So there's some hesitation here. I feel some apprehension. And we don't know what's on the other side of this hoop, but we know we have to go face the heat, so to speak, to make this change in order to go find some sort of happiness or free us from some sort of oppression. We have open. Third eye is open. So I do feel like you're being intuitively called here to do something, like you're being given a download here by the universe, by spirit, in regards to what is going to be your future happiness with the star here. I feel you can see it. I feel you're open to it. I feel you understand it, and now you can definitely see it. But I also feel like there's some apprehension and some fear here. And because we see test, it's like maybe you're thinking once you go through, like, it's the real deal. Spirit, why are we seeing this for the collective? We have sovereignty, freedom from an oppressive situation, your own happiness, liberating you from something here with sovereignty. Okay, and we have silence, and we have courage. Okay, one more actually. Okay, so silence is stillness. I mean, we don't see anything here except for darkness. So I do feel as though inside this open card, we see the darkness, we see the star, which is all about our hopes and our wishes. And in this darkness, we don't see any of the hopes and wishes. So what I'm really picking up here is that you know what it is that you want, but I feel like there's a lot of doubt in regards to what you're moving towards is where it lies, where that wish lies, where that hope lies. So I feel like you're trying to really understand this, and maybe you're trying to unravel your situation here by being very still, being very quiet. Because I feel like what you're required to do, or you feel you're required to do, is to go through something very intense here into an unknown, but you're not sure if the unknown is this pathway is what's really calling you, but you feel a need to free yourself from something. So either which way, I feel like there's a need for you to embrace your courage, to face some fear. This lion's on fire, this hoop's on fire. So I think either which way, you're having to face some sort of fear, intense situation. One more card here, Spirit. Why are we seeing this message for the collective? What is their message? Freedom. Freedom from an oppressive situation. Okay, sovereignty, freedom. I feel like you're on the verge of being liberated. We're seeing more birds here. Birds keep coming up with the wings. So I feel like the wings for me is you elevating above the situation here and gaining a better perspective that maybe you have not been able to do. And here she is naked. So I feel like that's a vulnerability. So I feel like maybe it requires you being very vulnerable to your fear in some way, to rise above because you see something here. Birds are also all about communication. So maybe we're having to communicate something intense, or yeah, like something's coming through with this test and I'm not quite sure I'm understanding it so much. So let's keep going because maybe it'll become clear. Spirit, for the collective, what is this message? Why are we seeing this message for the collective? Trickery. Okay. Green ray is heart chakra. Confusion and guilt. I don't think you feel good right now, you know? Like either you feel like someone's been trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or again, the mask here with the trickery. It's like something wasn't honest, something wasn't authentic. And so caused a lot of confusion, uncertainty. And now I feel like you're confused into which way you're really called to do, what action you're really called to do here. But I feel like there is a choice to be made, and I feel like maybe you're not liking one of the options because there's a lot of unknown here, and either which way I feel like you're having to face something. So we might be feeling guilty about the decision we have to make here, or we might be feeling guilty about our past action. She's handcuffed here to some situation. I don't know if this is your energy or someone around you with the guilt. And maybe we're feeling really guilty about moving forward and freeing ourselves. And freeing ourselves could be coming to terms with whatever masks we were entertaining. It could be our own mask, someone else's mask. Maybe we, felt like we were deceiving someone here, or that we were being deceived again. That created a lot of confusion in the situation here. So, okay, let's see, Spirit, why are we seeing this now? Now this is taking kind of a different turn. Gratitude. This lady looks like she's about to give birth here. So gratitude is coming out as the crown chakra. We have creation. Yeah, about to give birth to something. Creation, giving birth, and dissipating. Bottom of the deck, gossip. Okay, people involved. All the birds. Definitely, birds are all about gossip. What are people saying? Appearances. Something we were supposed to birth here. Maybe we're no longer interested with dissipating, or we no longer have interest around this, or we're too concerned with if we gotta create something here that other people might be perceiving us in a certain way. There might not be clear communication at this point right now. More birds. Birds, siblings, communication, gossip. There's people. People, I'm feeling people here. Let's get some more. Okay. Spirit, clear and concise message. Can we get this defined? Why is this message coming out for the collective? What are they needing to know here? Thank you so much. We have the King, control, reversal of fortune. Look at that. Look at that. So the one who needs control, and I felt an oppressive energy here with the boar. So either, again, like I said, it could be your energy or someone around you, but I feel like this was an oppressive situation here. There's a lot of need to control maybe how things were going, being kind of bossy. I feel a very heavy oppressive energy here. And then a need to sort of go down a different sort of path. And communication, because we're seeing all those birds, the sword of truth is here. And look, this sword of truth is kind of disintegrating at the end here, and it's pointing down, which means, again, mask, like not being honest, not being authentic, not taking action, and not communicating a truth, not seeing clearly, not getting empowered to communicate. The King is somebody who does the right thing. It's kind of emperor energy. I'm seeing the acorns and the oak leaves, which for me is always about the length of time something could take to develop here. So when you plant an acorn, it takes forever to grow into an oak leaf, sturdy, stable, secure. I feel like maybe something was taking a long time here, but I feel like it was a false sense of stability or a false sense of security. A lot's coming through with that. Let's keep going. Spirit, why are we seeing this? Can we please get a clear and concise message for the collective? What is this message? We have the Champion. Look at that, you guys. And there's like a bazillion cards in this deck. The Sword of Truth again. Something is... Give me a minute. It's eroding. Something you can't rely on what someone's saying with gossip. You don't believe something. Someone's broke your trust. Something about the fake communication is dissolved. The mask is dissolved. So we have achievement and downfall. I can't get over this. Two swords of truth pointing down. Could be lying to self, like I said, or someone lying to you. And now there's like this recognition, this rising above with the birds. Need to rise above. The guide, inheritance and correction. Ringing the bell. That's clarity. Ringing the bell is when we get clear. This is the opposite, not being very clear. So we ring the bell, we get clear. Look at all these keys. Okay, keys is all about information, a solution. And I feel like with all of these keys, maybe there were multiple different choices or solutions or answers. Now that we see, we ring the bell. And then we see all of this water kind of flooding out of this opening. And look at the opening has a star, which really reminds me of this card here. The, no, sorry, it was right here. Very much. Oh my goodness. Okay. The third eye, our intuition, our knowing. But the star is representing our hopes, our long-term vision, our desires. So there's an understanding of something that we have here that intuitively we know is tied to our hopes. And I feel that we're getting very clear about this. And the fact we have all this water coming out, it's like the floodgates open with emotions in some way. And there's like certainty here. I'm hearing as clear as a bell. Okay, I don't know that this message is coming out super clear to me. Maybe this is just an energy update so you guys know what's going on around you here. Okay, Spirit, can we please get some more? Why are we seeing this message for the collective? We have the founder, foundations, community. So I was sensing something in regards to a faulty foundation. Because of the acorns and the oak leaves and the fact that we had it in reverse, it was like something that maybe could have been a foundation or security here. We see the rats, and rats are all about annoyances. It's like a gnawing feeling. This rat has a sword of truth. This rat has a hammer. Making something happen here. I feel like maybe there was a difficulty coming together here with this founder to build something, to build stability. I feel like two people or you and your situation, I feel like there was an inability here to build something for you to create, because the founder in creation, it's like all about birthing, I think, stability, birthing something here. Okay, let's keep going. We have the acolyte, new projects and learning. So this is that unknown card we were getting here. Because I feel as though this scroll is wrapped up here, and so we don't know what's here. That's all the keys as well. It's like hidden information about the unknown. But the new projects and the learning, it's like we have to kind of now step into the unknown, because that's where the certainty is. Although we don't know like what's there, but we know that we have to step into some unknown. We know we have to take what we don't see, because I feel like this is the only place where we can get clear. And I feel like we have gone through some sort of big learning here in this experience. Okay, Spirit, why are we seeing this for the collective? What is the message here? The Smith, overthinking and taking action. There we see again the hammer to make something happen. And that was in the honesty. It was like we couldn't depend on someone that was inconsistent, or we had to depend on ourselves in some way to make something happen. And maybe we're really overthinking a situation here, but we're being called for action. And so the call to action here is having to go through something intense, I feel here. I don't know if you feel like you're going to be tricked, or maybe Spirit is warning you about some communication coming in that's false or that's not true. I know that's a lot of energy here. Okay, well, I'll pull one more of these and then we'll keep going because sometimes this gets clear near the end. The miser, stubbornness and flexibility, that's the boar energy. That's the controlling energy. I don't know, like energy around you, like someone here is very stubborn, they're inflexible, they want to control. Inability to do anything other than what they're doing, and this could certainly be your energy. Maybe you're very fixated on something here, although we know it's not authentic and it's not providing us with the clarity we need. Okay, so spirits, can we please get some more here for the collective? What are we seeing here for this message? Lead, very fixed. Okay, lead is a very heavy metal, and we're seeing the light and the dark, so it's like the dichotomy here. It's also an option, the choice, this or that. And so I feel like maybe where we were engaged, maybe we feel forced in some way to do the opposite. And I don't know, like maybe we're dragging our feet, or we feel very heavy by this. But I feel like whatever this was, it was lead, like it wasn't abundant in the energy it was sitting in. Sugar, this is sweetness, but too much sugar isn't good for us either. 31. So we have 20 and 31. Okay, let's keep going. We have the virgin's milk. We have the spring. Spirit, why are we seeing this energy for the collective? What is this message all about? We have mortification. And we have copper, and I'm feeling one more. We have smoke. Okay. So I'm coming back to, we thought we saw something. We envisioned some situation here as something sweet, as a blessing. And I feel like it turned into something maybe we weren't wanting to see here with the lead. You know, it wasn't sugar at all. It was lead. So now I feel like we have a choice to make. And I feel like you're being called. Again, I'm getting that, the darkness with the star here. I feel intuitively you're being called to go towards where there is actual abundance here with the virgin's milk. Like an actual blessing, like where the universe wants to gift to you something here. Because I feel like wherever you were, there was an inability for it to build. I feel like it was very frozen. So I feel like now with the spring energy, it's like thawing out everything that was frozen, things that were not able to come to life, that were dead. I feel like because mortification is all about the death, transformation of the old here, but we have to release all the dead. So I feel like there's a need to release all the dead. And I think this has been quite the process with copper, because I think it's eroded over time. I'm definitely feeling time because of the oak leaves and the acorns. And I feel like maybe we were trying to keep it up with maintenance here, okay, because of all this verdigris on the copper, this patina. We were trying to upkeep something, having to maintain something. But I feel like it could not be something we were wanting. Okay, so we were living in some sort of smoke and mirrors. And where there's smoke, there is fire. So the source of the smoke, we might have to go through confronting or facing, although we are uncertain here. Okay, the unknown with the smoke, we can't really see. But I feel like Spirit is showing something here in regards to having to go through this smoke, having to reach a point where maybe we have to walk through the source of what this is. And I still don't know why we're seeing the test here. It's almost like the universe is sending us a test to get to what it is we want. We kind of have to go through this portal. It's kind of what I feel. Like, in order for you to get what you want, you kind of have to go through that portal. Okay, time for the tarot, because I don't know that everything is very clear here. I'm going to pull these ones first. So, Spirit, thank you for this message. Can we please get some more in regards to the collective's energy, the energy around them? Why are we seeing this collective message? What do they need to know right here, right now? What is this message all about? Thank you so much for this message. All right. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Very empowered. Okay, Judgment in reverse. I'm going to read them as they come out. So the Judgment is getting honest with the situation here. Okay, this is having an awakening. In the reverse, it's like we might not want to see or accept something in order to allow us the confidence here, I feel, to maybe pursue something. Five of Swords in reverse. Definitely something that hasn't worked out. We're having anxiety about being in control of our own sort of destiny here. We're not seeing something that Spirit's wanting us to rise above. But I feel like you see it, but I feel you're not wanting to accept it, is what I feel. Temperance in reverse. Why, Spirit? What is this message? What is going on here with the collective? Four of Wands in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're stuck about something. Lots of anxiety. Do we not feel capable enough here with the Temperance in reverse? I feel like you don't feel capable of making something happen here. And again, that stability, the false stability, because the Four of Wands is all about that, creating that community or that stability, that security. And I feel like something is no longer the stable thing that you might have once thought it was. And so in order for you to gain your power back here as this Queen of Wands, to have confidence in this, I feel like there's a lot of anxiety in this choice. And I feel like a stuck energy. King of Swords in reverse. This is a very cold energy. I need to really stand behind a decision and be logical about our next steps. We see Devil under that. Capricorn energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So coming out of the chains of something that has us very stuck. I don't know if some of you guys are still stuck or you guys are freeing yourself of something that has had you very stuck. Like, I feel like there's a working towards this, but I feel like with all those swords of truth pointing down, disintegrating, I feel like there's maybe a big old challenge here in accepting some sort of truth or seeing something clearly that we're having to be very honest about. Otherwise, we're very stuck. So I feel like we're kind of exploring the smoke here. Okay, Spirit, can we please get clarity? Clarity on this reading. What am I missing? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of the collective. What is this message all about? We have Six of Swords in reverse. Stuck energy. Staying in the turbulency instead of moving forward. Ten of Cups. The idolized idea of a future we had here of something. The happily ever after. We had a understanding that something was going to be sugar and it's lead. High Priestess, not listening to her intuition. This is what we don't see. the Four of Swords in reverse. I need to get still, silence. Maybe you're really needing to get still here in order to have clarity. And because I feel like you're stuck in some situation here that is quite turbulent, or at least is very difficult here. It's Five of Swords. I mean, we're seeing the Five of Swords here, and the Six of Swords is moving out of that, and I feel like you want that, but you're in there. Okay, so Hierophant. This is a higher level commitment. This is our lifestyle here. And when it's in reverse, it could be that we're very fixated on some sort of point of view here. It's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. When it comes to our belief system, we're seeing more keys here. So maybe we're really thinking we know the answer or the solution. But it's like we don't know. We don't know, and that's the unknown. It's like we don't know. So we're sticking to the devil we know, which is this idea we have in our mind, but it keeps us in some sort of Six of Swords, Five of Swords energy, Emperor in reverse, and the Tower. Aries energy, Taurus energy, Pisces energy. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here with the Emperor, there's a need to take control. Emperor takes control and does what's right, is empowered to do what's right regardless, okay? So I feel like you're feeling not in control, or like you don't have it in you, or like you don't know something, or you're saying, or you're tossing the baby out with the bathwater because you're being very fixated and stubborn in some way with the Boar, needing to control something with the Emperor. This is a very controlling energy, Emperor in reverse. Trying to control some sort of outcome and keeping a lie alive, but I feel like this lie is being struck by lightning. You know, like the Tower is where we can no longer hold up an illusion, the mask. It's falling apart. We're having to deal with truth now. We're having to deal with that and see it for what it is. And we might have not wanted to see it. And so we're needing to be very still. And now we're being faced with a decision that I think we have to make. That I feel like maybe we did not want to make. And maybe we're not sure because we're seeing tests. So we're not sure, like, is this just a test, universe, or is this the real deal? And I feel like this is the real deal. I feel like there's you having to go through this in order to trust yourself, in order to do what's right and not be fixated or stubborn in some sort of thing here. So I don't feel good enough with this reading. I'm only going to pull tarot now. I'm going to clear some of this. I'm going to actually pause this video. I'm going to pull some tarot, and I'm going to see if we can just get a little bit more to wrap this up, because I do feel like we're missing something. I don't know if this is your energy and someone else's kind of blending together. Yeah, I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so we cleared all the cards. I'm asking spirits, why are we seeing this message? What is the takeaway then here for the collective? What do they need to know in regards to this collective message? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of the collective, spirit. Why was I called to do this reading? What do they need to know? What am I missing? Thank you so, so much. Alrighty. Wowzers. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. That's that star in the intuition, our hopes and our wishes fulfilled. Two of Cups in reverse. That's an end of a partnership. Wheel of Fortune, something destined. That's luck being on our side. Things turning. Okay, that's the star not getting our wish. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Let's keep going. Why is this Two of Cups here, Spirit? We have the Father of Pentacles, and then we have the Three of Cups. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And under that, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So, collective, I don't know if this is your energy or energy around you, but I feel like there's an opportunity here for you to find your emotional fulfillment. And I feel like the situation you're in is an imbalanced one here. And it does seem to be a partnership that I feel like you're torn, putting an end to this. Okay. But I feel like what Spirit is showing is you're not getting any of your wishes or your hopes, remaining in a situation that hasn't been able to provide you with the stability with the Father of Pentacles. Long-term commitment, stability. This is a very grounded energy. This is Emperor energy. This is Father energy. And I feel like if this is what you're wanting, then I feel like there's a need for you to come to terms with allowing yourself to move forward here, okay? That you're destined to follow on an opportunity here to move forward. So you might be, because there's two messages coming through here, you might be having to commit to yourself to some situation or relationship here in order for things to move forward. But I feel like you might be engaged with a third energy with this Three of Cups. This might require you to open up your heart space. Or seeing the birds again. This might require you to communicate about something you're involved with here that has been preventing you from this stability. And if you have been open to commitment, stability here, and I feel like you might be in a situation here which has not been a balanced give and take, has not been fulfilling what it is that you want, you're being asked to move forward here with this Wheel of Fortune. That you're destined to find an opportunity here that will allow you to find what you want, that you don't have to be kind of in a situation here of a Three of Cups, where this is either someone is not able to provide a one-on-one in a sensual, balanced way here in a relationship, so they keep things light. They're unable to open up their heart space. They might be focused on a third party energy. Could be another person or a thing here that has their attention. This person might be wanting to reconcile with the Three of Cups here. But I feel like you're being called to make a decision here, okay? So I feel like either which way you're feeling, you're looking back on a situation here with sadness. And so you might be really pulled by your emotions here with the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, you know, and even the Three of Cups. It's allowing our emotions to kind of dictate which way we're going here. But I feel like Spirit is showing here, now we have the Owl, which is, we have the wisdom and the knowledge here with that door opening and the third eye, like our wisdom or knowledge or intuition. Regardless if there's fear of the unknown, we have to step towards something here in order to plant a seed for something stable, because I feel like you want stability. And if you didn't want stability, I feel like in order for you to gain some sort of reconciliation for things to flow in a partnership, there needs to be planting of an official seed here in order to find stability, which I feel hasn't not happened yet. Yeah, because someone's too held back. And I feel like either which way you fall on, there's a need to let go. So either we're in a situation we need to let go of in order to find our opportunity, or we're too held back in order to make an offer here in order to provide commitment or stability in a situation that I feel is over or is about to be over here, in order for us to find our emotional happiness, our dreams. This is our wishes coming true. Both of these mean your wish come true, emotional fulfillment. And so I feel like emotionally, we have not yet been able to fulfill some sort of hope here, because I don't think we saw eye to eye. And I feel like maybe someone was unable to prioritize this connection by choosing a third party. And so communication has been lacking with all the swords of truth. Someone hasn't been honest. Someone hasn't been their true authentic self. So things are about to turn here. And I mean, 10s are all about endings, and so are 9s. So I feel like something is shifting here. Okay, something is ending, something is shifting. So we're going to get just a final message then, because I mean, I'm not quite sure what Spirit's wanting you to do exactly. So let's see, Spirits, can we get then a final spread here in regards to what is the collective being asked to do here then? What is this guidance? What do they need to know? What am I missing for the collective in regards to this situation? Thank you so much. Oh, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. What the? You guys fucking stubborn or something here? 8 of Cups in reverse. Sorry, I mean, like, what's going on here? King of Wands in reverse. The 7 of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles coming out again. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Geez, so we got almost every single suit out here except for water. But we have plenty of cups. Plenty of emotions. A Magician and the Queen of Pentacles now. Queen and King of Pentacles. The Chariot and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Chariot is Cancer energy. Okay. Okie dokie. So this is the equivalent of the Star in reverse here. Okay. Because 9 of Cups isn't getting what we want here. It's not emotional fulfillment. So I see divine counterparts. King and Queen of Cups. Or King and Queen. King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Divine counterparts. You guys could come together here, but I feel like there's a need to solidify and ground something here in a practical way between two people in order for things to move and be successful. And I feel like we're not satisfied here by what's going on in this connection. And I feel like someone is having a very difficult time walking away from this connection, or someone's having a very difficult time walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill them in their life in order to commit to someone here, because they're lacking the know-how or the confidence to move forward either which way. They're needing to get out of any sort of confusion. They're needing to choose. So I feel like with this in reverse, it's like getting clear. You know, it's like getting out of that fog or that smoke in order to choose the right sort of path to get very certain. Queen of Swords is all about clarity. It's all about communication. It's all about boundaries, wisdom, knowledge, and taking what we've experienced here to make the right decision. So what I see from all these cards, there's been an experience. And with Judgment in reverse, we're not wanting to acknowledge or act in that, but we know better. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is we know better. We need to act in clarity and truth in an authentic way based on an experience, not on emotions, in order to follow some sort of greater truth, to cut through any sort of uncertainty and fog, to close any sort of open door here we have, because 7 of Cups is where we keep the back door open in some way. We're unable to choose and commit. Okay, and if you've been trying to commit to someone here who is evasive in some sort of way because they're unable to walk away from something here and pursue this connection, I feel like you're being called to pursue something that you're not yet being clear about, or you're not yet confident you can move towards. So Spirit's saying, yes, you can, because you guys can manifest what it is that you want here with the Magician. Magician is Mercury energy. Okay, this is about communication. Again, so I feel like there's a need to communicate in an honest way what it is you want, what it is you hope for the future, what it is you want to commit to, trusting that you have the ability here to do this, okay? Because I feel like there is a lack of confidence in making a decision, but I feel like the universe wants to pull you forward here, to move forward, to move on. Okay, because I feel right now, neither party here, I feel, is emotionally happy in whatever situation's going on here. So both could certainly be defensive with the 9 of Wands. I feel like it's been quite the journey, okay, because this is a spiritual warrior who's been through battle. Been through battle. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, the false stability, the false security. No long-term vision. The Star in reverse was no long-term vision. And look, under that, the Ace of Swords. And this deck, it's pointing down. A need to get clear and honest with ourselves, with a situation, to take the high route, to rise above a situation in order to see clearly, to rise above the smoke, to be able to communicate and act in truth, act in clarity. Okay, because I feel like there's a false sense of stability or security, or someone unable to provide some sort of long-term vision of security. And I feel like both parties are really unhappy in this situation here. So this is what I have. Beautiful collective. I hope this helped you. I don't know if this is telling you anything you don't already know other than an energy check of what's going on around you, but it could be both you and this situation and seeing things from a different perspective. All right, so I hope this helped. I love you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.